Hello everybody and welcome back to Parquet. As always, I'm Sarah and Prince, joined with
Man of Stage, and together we are Bridge Boys Broadcasting. Welcome, and thank you for tuning in. In the last episode, we met our maker, or at least one of them, and
we interrogated him.
Yes, I was about to say, very roughly interrogated him. But the good news is, we may be onto a way to save Kido-san, and hopefully convince her to not completely erase herself from existence. We will just have to see what happens, though. But for now, I'm guessing we're seeing things from her point of view.
Yeah, I think so.
I wake up on the bed, like always. The body feels just fine. She must have gotten enough sleep. It's January, so it's fairly chilly. But that doesn't seem to have affected my health. The weather is nice. And this will be the last time I see it. It's been 1 week. I've completed the program. I'm still determined to go through with it. I'm fine. All right, let's do this. The first thing I do on my last day is check the message she left me.
おはよう、翼さん。今日は特に報告すべきことはない。平穏無事な一日だったよ。今日はちょっと話に付き合ってもらえるかな。今までずっと避けてきたけど、私も翼さんに伝えなきゃいけないことがある。私、本当は知ってた。実験の結果次第で私の意識は消えてしまうかもしれないってこと。知った上で私は実験を受けた。体を奪われてもいいやって思ってたから。だから翼さんが謝る必要はない。謝るのは私の方。今まで黙ってて本当にごめん。ごめんなさい。
She's sorry. She's double sorry.
Or maybe it negates it and that means she's not sorry?
Sorry, not sorry, maybe.
原因って言うなら気軽に引き受けた私に問題がある。私はね、翼さんにならこの体をあげてもいい。そう思ってた。ごめん、今わざとひどいこと言った。嘘じゃないけど、それは昔の気持ちなの。私はもう体をあげてもいいとは思ってない。だってそんなことしたら私は翼さんに会えなくなる。私は翼さんに会いたい。翼さんのおかげで私の世界は変わった。私は今翼さんに会いたい。お礼を直接言いたい。幸せだって直接伝えたい。だから私は翼さんに会いたい。私にとって翼さんは大切な家族だから。
And that's where the message ends.
The feels.
I know, right? I never thought she'd say such a thing. Why would she ever say she wants to see me? Me? Family? It hurts. It feels like a stake is being thrust through my heart. I thought I was prepared. I thought I was ready to go through with it. But the tears don't stop coming. Push came to shove, and all these emotions are making me burst at the seams.
族や友達がいるのか。
Okay, I was not prepared to start this episode on this note. Because, wow. I received more than I could ever have asked for. Never did I think this happiness would be given to me.
今度は逃げなくても済みそうだ。
I wipe my tears and raise my face. Then I open the room's door and walk out.
Whew. Alright, hold up.
No, I get it.
I pour myself some hot tea. Drinking it reinvigorates my whole body. I've been feeling especially cold today. Is it the lack of sleep?
Probably.
Or maybe the stress? Either way, my mind feels dull and heavy. I happen to check the news on my phone and see something. A headline that reads, "Accomplice Arrested." It's an article reporting that the researcher who worked with Hashihime-san has been arrested. It didn't even take the whole night for the man to tell me everything I needed to know. When I was done with him, I was unsure of what to do next.
So we just left him tied up and dangling from a gargoyle.
Dun, 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 dun. Soon after, the police showed up. Apparently, their investigation also led them to believe that Hashihime-san couldn't possibly be working alone. I decided to leave him tied there and let the police take care of it.
I'm glad I realized it first.
Like with Hashihime-san, I used my soul expansion, with trademark, and kept him from talking about me and his old research. I shouldn't have to worry about that. The only concern I have is...
It's up to Kido-san now.
It should be about time for her to wake up. Did she watch Ibaraki-san's message? I look at the second floor, the expectation outweighing my growing fatigue. And then the door opens.
Ohayo, Ibuki-kun!
She greets me with a bright smile on her face. Her tone sounds a bit cheerier than usual, unless I'm imagining things.
Morning.
なんだか顔色が良くないようにも見えるけど、平気？ちゃんと寝てる？
Well, no. Not really. I've been busy. I'm fine, though. I finished what I was doing.
そうだね。
I finally prepared everything.
準備って何？俺何か約束してたっけ？
There's something I need to show you. Come with me, if you want to live.
ちょっと、伊吹くん
I grab her arm and drag her around with me.
そんなに急いで一体どこに
I keep walking to the station without giving her an answer.
待ってってば
Obviously bewildered, she tears herself from my grip.
一体どこに行くつもりなのかちゃんと説明してくれないと困る
To Coruscant.
知ってるだろ僕には 重要な予定があるんだから。
I want you to cancel those plans. Permanently, as a matter of fact.
どうして？リノ君もイブキ君もそんなこと。
Because we like you and we don't want to lose you, damn it.
言っただろ。今の状況がこのまま続く保証はどこにもない。
Yeah, I remember.
だったらそんなことどうして？
She snaps back at me, but I notice she's trying to convince herself as much as me. I keep my tone calm and leveled.
Oh, now it tells me.
Well, he does it from now on, I suppose.
I found a way. A way to solve things.
ないよ、そんなの。
I made it exist. But it does. It doesn't involve you existing within Ibaraki-san's body. There's another way, and it's very simple. All we have to do is get you a new body.
そんなの何の解決にもなってない。リノ君の代わりに別の誰かを犠牲にするってことじゃないか。
No, just listen. We can get you a body with no consciousness. No one has to be sacrificed.
Her glare seems almost strong enough to punch holes into my face.
Just like Hashihime's true feelings.
Ow.
そんな体があるわけ。
But her anger disperses as fast as it gathered. Her eyes bulge out as the meaning of my words dawn on her.
My body was created through experimentation, remember? A body with no original consciousness, so memories can be grafted onto it with no negative repercussions.
つまり意識のない体っていうのは。
Yeah, and there are other bodies like mine.
いやでもそうだとしてもそんな都合よく。
I found it already. I found a body.
That day, I pursued the people who bought the research from the man and followed up with them. Though I couldn't have done it alone. Although I was hesitant to involve her, I had Miyoshi-san help.
Ah, okay.
はい、まあやってはみますが。
Alright, well first you're going to have to put down your strong max. Now come on.
Like, wait, just one more. And
一応
done.
言っておきますが、私って探偵じゃないですからね。あまり期待しないでください。
I always do.
So she said, but I knew how capable she was. Not only as a secretary, but at searching for things. Thanks to her help, I was able to find the body of HC-101. Fortunately, HC-101 hadn't woken up. It must have been a real hassle for the owners to handle a pretty much comatose body. I assume that was the case from the expedients they gave me to the transferring process.
I can't do anything other than this. I need your knowledge to graft a personality.
I was born from an amalgamation of memories. To regraft Kido Tsubasa's personality will need her expertise on the matter.
I won't leave it all to you, of course. I'll do anything to avoid losing my precious friend.
それは。
Please, come with me. I want to make many more memories together. Not just the two of us. Me, you, and Ibaraki-san. I want to experience all sorts of things together. So please, come with me. Things don't have to end here.
I extend the same hand she shook off just now.
I'm sure you watched her message today. You know how she feels, don't you?
Kido-san is slow to react. Maybe this is a little too much to take in all at once. She just stares at my hand for a moment.
Well, you don't have to stay with me if you don't want. As long as you choose to live out your life, that's enough for me.
She takes a deep breath, and then she finally answers.
嫌だよ、そんなの。僕だって一緒がいい。3人で過ごしたいと思ってる。嬉しかった。伊吹くんに友達だと言ってもらえて、リノくんに家族だと言ってもらえて。あの時病気で衰弱する僕には何もなかった。でも今は友達がいる、家族がいる。十分幸せだ。僕なんかにはもったいないくらい幸せだ。
Stop it. Be happy. Don't feel guilty.
なのにもっと欲しいんだ。もっともっとこの幸せを増やしたいって思ってしまう。僕は本当に意地汚い人間だ。
She mutters to herself and chuckles. Here comes the self-derision again.
That's fine. Me and Ibaraki-san want the same. We want to be even happier, and for that, we need you with us. That's why we chose you. There is no us without you in it. Literally, it requires the letter U.
またとんでもない迷惑をかけるかもしれない。
That's fine. We can think of a solution together.
僕は意地汚い。すぐに逃げようとする。最低の人間だ。
And you're also the person who saved me, and an important friend. You're also Ibaraki-san's family.
そう言ってもらえるのは嬉しい。でもわからないんだ。何を選べばいいのか。どれを選んだとしても結局後悔してしまうんじゃないかって。
You may end up feeling a massive regret after this. I can't guarantee that you won't ever look back and wish you didn't do some things. Honestly, I think everyone has regrets. But still, I doubt those regrets will be over what you've done now. They won't be the same regrets you're currently suffering from. And you won't have to deal with them alone. You can experience those new regrets alongside us.
初めて聞いたよ。そんな誘い文句。
That's my final offer, take it or leave it.
But you did hear it.
でもとても魅力的に聞こえるのは どうしてだろう。
Look, I rolled really high on persuasion. She chuckles again. It's not the same sad smile, it's more meaningful somehow. While she seems to be on the verge of tears, there's nothing sorrowful about her expression.
僕も一緒に言いたい。伊吹くんとリノくんと。友達だから、家族だから。失いたくなんてない。
I know.
Then she finally takes my hand. She holds it strongly with both hands. I can truly feel her wish to stay and not go.
今のこの幸せを捨てるなんて嫌だ。
Then let's go.
I grip her hand back and we start walking. Before we leave this panel, this background,
Yeah.
one of the 10 people who watches this video, tell me if in the back on the right with the orange hair and the pink
Over there.
jacket right there, is that Meguro from Sanobuichi? If it is, tell me, because it kind of looks like her. Anyway. This time, there's no resistance from her. She's not being dragged anymore. She's moving forward on her own 2 feet.
Parquet!
And finally, the big day is here.
The sun is shining. The tank is clean. The tank is clean.
眩しい。
I mean, that's because you're not supposed to look directly into the sun.
Ha.
Well, Ibaraki-san squints from the noon sunlight.
Still not used to it?
翼さんがお昼に行動してたんだから目に問題があるわけじゃないと思う。精神的になのかな。太陽ってこんなに眩しかったんだ。それに暖かい。
You still prefer the night?
どうかな。どっちがいいとかそういうものじゃないでしょ。
I guess not.
でも悪い気はしないかな。
She has a peppy spring to her steps in evident contrast to the complaining. It must feel good to walk under the sun after so long. She stretches out placidly under the sunlight.
Like a lizard.
This would have been a good place if I hadn't done it like twice already to make a photosynthesis joke.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
This is the first time I've seen this since we met. Imagine that. Ibaraki, Rino out and about during the day. What this means is that Kido-san is no longer within her body. To explain, we need to go back to that day she took my hand, maybe like 5 minutes ago. Probably less. We headed straight to the Ibuki Company laboratory and started preparing everything for her grafting. It didn't take much time or effort, surprisingly enough. She had already recovered all the necessary memories and data. And her new physical body was already ready to go as well. So all we had to do was graft her onto it. both her personalities and her memories. With that, Ibaraki-san would gain full control of her body again. Everything went swimmingly. We didn't encounter any problems during the process. The only thing to note would be the fact that Kido-san didn't immediately awaken. But that doesn't mean the experiment failed. Until the memories settle in her new brain, it will keep organizing them and acclimating itself.
Has to format.
That said, Kido-san said that would happen at least.
にしてもびっくりしましたよ。いきなり自分と同じように売られた体を探せと言われて、しかも移植の実験を行いたいとまで。
Well, it's a long story.
でしょうね。
I can't give all the details, but this is very important, and besides, you can just tune into the channel and watch the previous episodes to get caught up. Both for me and my friends.
別に構いませんよ。世の中知らない方がいいこともたくさんありますから。ただ、一つ質問してもいいですか？
I don't want a strong Max.
Depends on what it is.
この部屋を出ていくとき、何やら恥ずかしいことを言ってましたが、答えって出ましたか？
Ah.
What does it mean to be human? I remember asking her that.
Good question. I think what I learned is that there's no clear answer to that.
でしょうね。
But, well, I suppose everyone makes mistakes, and everyone has their fair share of regrets. I wondered for a while if life was just suffering. But there are lots of fun parts to it as well. And there are always people willing to help you. So, life is about fun and those people. It's important to go out and make the effort to find those things, I suppose.
相変わらず何の恥ずかしげもなく。
Yeah, that does seem to be the trend.
でも真面目な顔でそれだけ言えるなら、この部屋を出た価値はあったってことなんでしょうね。
Yeah.
I have no complaints about my time in this room.
Could use a better mattress, though.
But I would never have felt truly happy and fulfilled by staying in it. It was Ibaraki-san and Kido-san who taught me that. Full of gratitude, I took down...
Why did you take her down? Why did you take her down? She was sleeping. She couldn't defend herself.
Full of gratitude, I looked down at the sleeping Kido-san. I hope she wakes up soon. I want to start making memories together as soon as possible. And yesterday, I finally got word that she'd awoken.
How are you feeling? All good?
特に問題はないよ。
You always say that.
毎日朝も起きれてる。不意に眠気に襲われるようなこともない。
But do you have the same work schedule?
I mean, I'm assuming she probably does. So...
Long days.
But she can go out in the daylight, right? Like, it
Yeah.
wasn't even an option before.
Right, yes.
覚えのない翼さんの記憶を思い出したりもしない。
Alright, that's good.
私のことより翼さんのこと。
Oh, I am. I am.
そろそろ約束の時間でしょ？
I believe so. Maybe she's coming on the next train?
そう。わかった。それで、 今更だけど、翼さんどんな感じだった？
Asleep?
What do you mean?
私が無理やりお願いしたことだし。もしかして怒ってたりとか？
Well, I think it's a bit late to be worrying about that.
それはそうだけど、あったらまず謝った方がいいのかなとか、いろいろ悩んでる。
What can I do to reassure her? Before I can come up with an answer to that, though, a flood of people pour out from the station gates. Among them, I spy a familiar face.
No need to feel nervous. Just act naturally.
え？
I gently push her back.
と。
She stumbles a few steps forward and stops right in front of a certain someone. Her get-up and the way she carries herself exude grace. Her hair is bright and glimmers under the sun. And her expression is a mix of bashfulness and anxiousness.
はじめまして、木戸翼です。はじめまして、茨城リノです。ようやく会えたね。
Their hairstyles and outfits are polar opposites. But on closer inspection, their features are eerily similar.
Isn't it convenient that we managed to find a blank body that just so happened to look exactly the same?
Actually, yes. What a weird coincidence. Like twin sisters.
今までずっとありがとう。僕のことを助けてくれて。翼さんなの？でもその姿。
Kido-san looks no different than she did back when she was occupying Ibaraki-san's body. She's understandably astounded. HC-101 turned out to be a clone body made from Ibaraki-san's somatic cells. Ah, okay.
Wow. 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 Okay. Well played. Well played. Wrote yourselves out of a corner on that one.
I am impressed, actually. We tried all kind of ages and genders, no restrictions. And it appears the lack of restrictions extended to using the genetic data of a girl they grafted a personality onto.
Genetical?
That's why I did not read that, because I'm not sure that's a word. It could be.
Yeah, it might.
It well could be, but I've never seen it before. And may never see it again.
そんなのどうでもいい。
Ibaraki-san shakes her head. Propelling. Alright.
Get out of there! Propelling all of the superfluous questions out of her head. Be gone, superfluous questions.
Go, gadget helicopter! Probably expelling all the superfluous questions in her head.
私、翼さんにずっと会いたかった。僕もリノ君に会いたかった。
Their eyes lock together. Suddenly, tears roll down Ibaraki-san's face.
なんでだろう、なんか涙が。
Kido-san takes a step forward and wraps her arms around her.
Aw.
Then she gently strokes her back. It's like watching a mother comforting her child.
ごめん、全部僕のせいだね。ごめん。違う、私が考えの足りない人間だったから。
I can settle this. You're both at fault. Now get over it and love each other, damn it.
でもおかげで翼さんと出会えた。翼さんのおかげで楽しいって思えるようになった。だからありがとう。今まで私と一緒にいてくれてありがとう。私の人生を変えてくれてありがとう。お礼を言わなきゃいけないのは僕だ。ありがとう。僕の間違いを許してくれて。僕のこと家族だって言ってくれてありがとう。僕のことを必要としてくれて本当にありがとう。
The two of them engage in a loving embrace. They grip each other strongly, savoring the physical connection they were never able to have.
こんな僕だけど一緒にいていいかな。いいに決まってる。私は翼さんと一緒に楽しい思い出を作っていきたい。だって私の家族だから。ありがとう。本当にありがとう。僕にとってもリノ君は大切な家族だよ。
The two stand there in their embrace, tears spilling out of their eyes, confirming that they're each real, telling one another that they're no longer alone.
これからもずっとよろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。月の光も届かない場所、誰も気づかないで消えてしまおうとしていたよね。大切を知ることなく君が見てる月明かりは色をしてるだろう。光と影近
I didn't know we were that close to the ending.
I did not either. Okay.
Aww.
That was sweet, though. That was
That
very
was
sweet.
really good.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I wake up, my gaze meets the usual ceiling. I think I slept well. I get out of my sleeping bag feeling remarkably refreshed.
Still not sure why we're sleeping in a sleeping bag when there are two perfectly good couches right there.
I think that's you
Is
throwing the scroll of truth that told you to sleep on a couch.
I'm going to assume this is a stretch. Okay, good.
I stretch my limbs and take a look outside. It's a lovely day. The hue of the sky is turning lighter with each passing day. It's not just my imagination. The humidity level is increasing.
It's getting pretty warm.
We're now in spring. It's too hot for my winter sleeping bag.
Time to bring out my spring sleeping bag.
Maybe I need to go out and buy something a little more fitting for the summer. A summer sleeping bag.
Or a bed. We could just get a bed.
He's gonna end up with like 4 sleeping bags. Or maybe I can even upgrade to a bed.
There we go.
I put away my sleeping bag, dreaming of a better sleeping place.
But you just woke up.
Daydream. I wash my face, brush my teeth, and brew some tea. Until not too long ago, I dreaded the little bite of cold each morning when I gripped the handle of my mug. But now it's not so.
Spring is here, all right.
The cycle of seasons is a truly wondrous thing. After that day, we started living together. Of course, we were already well acquainted before that.
And living together.
Also that. And the warehouse is big enough to house all of us. So, honestly speaking, not much changed. Though it's a bit more awkward with there being 3 of us together. And I'm not the only one who feels that way.
Scary Barry doesn't know what to make of the situation.
Given how emotional their reunion was. I guess it's no surprise that the 2 of them got a little bashful around one another. There was a lot of crying and promising on that after all. They might just be in the process of gauging their relationship, what to talk about and how to interact. That's what I think, at least.
All right, I'd better go wake them up.
Washing my cup can come later.
But it never happened.
I put it in the sink and head upstairs. Sometimes I remember that cup and wonder what would have happened if I had washed it. Then I rap on the door to their room a couple of times.
It's morning.
I call through the door to no response.
Well, I guess I should have known.
They would have come down if they were awake.
I'm coming in. I know you're decent because this isn't that kind of game.
Their room is unlocked. Is this proof that they trust me more now? Or maybe they just stopped caring.
It's time to wake up. You can't sleep in till noon.
I call out to both of them.
Aw.
Aw. Well, that awkwardness I referred to between the two of them was only during the remainder of winter.
They have matching pajamas.
It's been a few months since then, and it's already spring. Now they're so chummy that they sleep together in that cramped bed of theirs.
That bed actually looks pretty spacious to me.
Actually, it does look like they have quite a bit of room. I don't think I have a bed that good.
I was about to say, it at least looks like a full-size bed. It's definitely not a twin.
Unless they're really small.
That's possible.
And it sure looks like they managed to sleep peacefully. Yes, he just defeated Cell in his ultra-perfect form.
こら店長かもな
Well, someone's definitely biting her.
まだまだ食べられる
She hasn't changed at all.
She's the exact same, I love it.
くすぐったい
Watching them warms my heart. I would never get tired of this. They truly do look like a pair of sisters. Though genetically they're more or less the same person.
Twins! And they both have trouble waking up in the morning. Maybe that's genetic?
Such idle thoughts cross my mind.
And are subsequently vocalized.
It's so strange, they never had any trouble getting up before all this. The personality switch must have forced them awake when it was time. That makes sense because it literally forced them to sleep, too.
Yeah.
Turns out, neither of them are really that good at getting up early. I'm not at all surprised.
Yeah. You need to get up.
おはよういぶきくんもう朝
Sure is.
そうおはよう
Don't go right back to sleep.
Come on, rise and shine. It's a beautiful day.
本当だあったかい
You know, his first mistake was he should have made coffee even if he doesn't like it.
Kido-san nuzzles her cheek against Ibaraki-san's. This is what the typical morning is like for them. Are they going to keep doing this into the summer? I can't imagine it'd feel nice to be glued together like this in sweltering heat.
Come on, it's time to get up.
今日は休みだし
Yeah, but we're going to see the flowers, remember? We'll have to wait until next year if you two don't get up.
花見そうだ花見
Ibaraki-san finally opens her eyes.
The weather's nice, so it's a perfect day to go outside. Just noticed for a second it actually says outside.
Oh, I didn't notice that either.
翼さんいつまでも抱きついてないでそろそろ起きておはよう だから噛むな。
I actually wondered if she did that.
いや、ごめんごめん。寝ぼけてたからさ。
I was dreaming that I was eating the most delicious thing. Elephant ears.
I thought you were gonna somehow reference that burger she gets.
Oh yeah, the super duper double garlic veggie whatever.
Yeah.
寝ぼけてたからってなんで噛むの？お腹空いてるから？
That seems the obvious answer.
あと、リノくんはいい匂いがするんだよね。だから食べたくなるのかも。
Oh god, her jokes. We gave her her own body. Why did we not think of this before?
We couldn't have edited that part of your personality.
もしかして、臭いの？私。臭いなんて言ってない。
Ibaraki-san sniffs at herself just in case.
あくまでいい匂いがするってだけ。臭くないよ。ね、いぶきくん。
I... oh no, I was gonna say I played the fifth.
No, we know he doesn't do that. We know he just blatantly says whatever's on his mind and doesn't think about it.
I mean, it does make sense. He's still young.
Yeah. The bed did have a nice scent when I slept on it back in January.
だからキモいこと言うな。
Gonna start locking the door again.
Yep.
Oof.
She lands a good plunge.
Not my... I've been plunged.
I've been plunged. She lands a good punch on my flank. It's not as painful as it sounds, but it still rips a small groan out of me.
I'm not messing with you.
本心なら何を言ってもいいわけじゃない。
Maybe. Fair point.
I mean, I am like 2 years old.
ま、いぶきくんのそういうところ、今さら気にしても仕方ないけど。
Never gonna happen. It's a little sad how you treat me as a lost case.
指摘して治るようならすでに治ってる。
True.
あっさり納得しちゃったよ。
You're one to talk. I mean, I know I can be a bit crass. And Ibaraki-san's right. I can't seem to fix it.
リノくん、いぶきくんに対しては結構辛辣？
Does this mean she hates me?
そんなことは全然、全くこれっぽっちもないけど。私の願いを叶えてちゃんと助けてくれて、むしろ感謝してる。お？願いって助けって何の話？それは気にしなくていい。それよりも新しくベッドを買った方がいいのかも。
Is it for me?
リノくん、話をそらそうとしたね。ちょっと何を言っているのかわからないですね。
They really are
いぶきくん
sisters.
は分かってるんだよね。何の話か。
Now we plead the fifth. Kind of.
もう二人だけの秘密ってわけだ。
Fine then, keep your secrets.
Oh no, we were keeping secrets from you before too.
It's not what you think it is.
I can't ignore Ibaraki-san's response and run my mouth. At least, I think I normally would just say the truth.
Well, it's all in the past now.
やっぱり二人だけの秘密だ。
She may be miffed, but she's not one to hold a grudge. All she does is glare at us. However, she quickly shakes her head and the tension in the air dispels.
まあいいけどね。僕にだってあるから。
You've already
伊
shown
吹
me the
君と
burger.
の二人だけの秘密ってやつが。うひひひ
We have secrets? What secrets?
ふーん、そうなんだ。
Oh no, we're the common denominator. That means that we're going to be stuck in the middle.
Oh no.
We do?
あ、ひどいなあ、その反応。僕の手を優しく握って甘い言葉をささやいてくれたじゃないか。
I guess that's one way to put it.
We certainly held hands. As for sweet nothings, I think it may be a bit of an embellishment.
Just tad.
But if she saw it as that, maybe it would be rude of me to say otherwise. I might just need to keep my mouth shut.
But I won't.
In the end, I decide to do just that.
Never mind.
Actually, he's learning, see?
いや、待って。それって体を共有してた頃の話でしょ。手を握られたのも私の体のはず。だったら聞く権利があると思うんだけど。
Oh.
Well, see, actually, it is kind of creepy. We're talking like, I don't know how many episodes back about it.
Yeah, that's true. That did come up.
私の体で変なこととかしてないでしょうね。
Define weird.
Define body.
さあ、どうだろう。
Okay, definitely going to start locking the door again.
Well, it was good while it lasted. Kido-san responds to her provocatively. But Ibaraki-san frowns and stands firm. Her disapproving gaze switches between the two of us.
何か変なことしたんだ。
No, definitely not. At least not what you're imagining, because this isn't that kind of game.
It doesn't even have a gallery, you
そ
see.
ろそろ出発しない？
Not that kind, anyway.
No.
このままじゃ起きた意味もないしさ。
Yeah, we can talk while we look at the flowers.
そうそう。ほら、行こ
Kido-san pulls on my arm.
No need to pull. I can walk.
う。ちょっと待って。私も行くってば。
No, you said you don't want us to do anything to your body.
Ibaraki-san quickly runs after us.
We look like we are plotting something.
置いて行かないでよ。
She walks next to me, her mouth settling into a sharp frown. I'm sandwiched between the two of them.
We weren't going to leave you. Today is the day we're watching the flowers together, and that means all three of us.
本当に3人で花見ができるなんて思ってなかった。僕も想像くらいはしてたけど、まさか実現するなんて。ありがとう、伊吹くん。僕がこうして桜を見られるのは伊吹くんのおかげだ。本当にありがとう。
It's kind of embarrassing when you keep thanking me.
何？ご不満？
I didn't mean it in a bad way. I'm really happy, actually.
ならいい。
And I'm happy we're all here together.
I walk alongside the two of them. The blue mantle of the sky spreads before us, the sun shines its warm light. Around us, a blizzard of petals dance around us.
What a beautiful sight.
I could tell from the pictures, of course. But actually being here is a whole different experience. Nothing beats seeing it with your own two eyes. Spring truly is in the air. I'm so glad I'm not in that room anymore. Actually, I should rephrase that. Leaving the room isn't what made me happy. The most important part was that I met these two girls.
そういう親しい人が欲しかったんだ。きっと。
I think I understand what she was talking about now. What matters is where you decide to be. It's something you find outside of yourself. It can be anyone. Heck, it doesn't even have to be a person.
Manaka!
As long as you find something or someone to devote yourself to. That's what matters in life, I feel. And I don't have only one person I care for, but two. I'm an incredibly blessed person.
本当に綺麗だね。青空の下で見るのもなんだか新鮮。夜桜は夜桜で風情があるけど、そういえば僕は夜桜って見たことないかも。
Wanna come back sometime at night?
そうだね、そうしよう。来週にはきっと散っちゃうだろうから。別に今年だけじゃないし、散っちゃうのは残念だけど、でもまた来年に見に来ればいい。そっか、その通りだね。
Let's come back together next year.
The wind blows on our faces, and the pink petals flutter above us. It's not a cold, prickling wind like the one that greeted me when I first arrived in this town, but one that's so very warm and comfortable. No greater proof that winter is petering out, giving way to spring.
はあ、なんだか僕お腹空いてきちゃった。
Big surprise.
なんか食べる？歩きながらの方がいいかな。
Are there any good food places around here?
ここをまっすぐ行ったところに美味しいパン屋さんがあるよ。
They've got a double veggie, double garlic cake.
サンドイッチなんかも美味しいよ。うん、いいんじゃない？そこで。
The two girls walked ahead. The one whose smile is always brightest when food comes up. Her beautiful, real hair flutters in the wind.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was wondering about that. Like, I wasn't sure if it was a wig, considering...
It was before, yeah.
Well, I know, yeah, and I mean the fact that if they're supposed to be, you know, genetically the same, you know, this...
Yeah, then that means that her... Weird, yeah.
Yeah.
The other, whose peevish attitude hides her big heart. Still, she's the same girl I know, and the sunlight has gotten her smiling more, I've noticed. At one point in time, they each had no one. Then they meshed and become one, and met me soon after.
ねえ、そのパン屋さんのおすすめは？焼きそばパンかな。炭水化物×炭水化物。カロリーの塊だ。
It is a bakery.
Yeah, but still, she's kind of got a point.
Yeah.
たまにはそういう日があってもいいんじゃない？お、そっか。もう知らない間にカロリーが摂取されることもないのか。
Calorie goblin.
それに関しては申し訳ない。冗談だってば。おや、そうでもないか？とにかく今さら怒ってるわけじゃない。
The road ahead of us won't be easy. Our life won't be all petals and roses. But whatever the future has in store, we'll keep going, our heads held high. All we have to do is remember what really matters in life.
ひぶきくん、どうかした？早く行こうよ。
Yeah.
The cherry blossoms continue to fall upon this lovely spring afternoon. Life is good. And we'll do everything to make sure this happiness lasts. The three of us, together. Smiles on our faces, we walk forward.
Parquet.
All right. We have made it through the main story, through the epilogue, and we have unlocked after stories.
After story.
Yep. Which I believe there are 2 of them. We will find the answer out. You know what? I wonder if the flowchart will
フロ
tell
ーチャー
us.
トだよ。
Well, that was useless.
Because we haven't gotten to a point where it, like, splits, I guess? What's really funny is that
Wow.
a flowchart is, by the way, one of the most brilliant things ever invented for VNs. Because, like, I played through one route of Sanoboichi.
Uh-huh.
It does not have a flowchart. Like, it's made before, I guess, the company starts doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you want to go on a certain route, you actually just have to save it and then, like, go back through choices. You can't, like, be like, oh, I could have made this choice at this exact moment. Let me go there right now on a flowchart.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's not that uncommon when you think about it. The only way to really, unless you have played through, Katawa Shoujo is another example of that, where it doesn't have an in-game flowchart.
Yeah.
But they, if I recall correctly, I do believe that the creators of the game did create a flowchart that would give you the breakdown, or somebody, I don't know if that was a guest project or what the deal was, but it gets really confusing because it is so easy to end up in a bad or less than desirable end in that situation without that flowchart. So it makes a huge difference.
Yeah. Blind runs in certain games are really hard.
Yeah.
Like, to get the outcome you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a really fun ride. It ended on a really happy note, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the after stories are going to be like and exactly how it's going to be. I'm guessing it's just going to be kind of bonding time with the 2 of them. I don't know exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I've really enjoyed this. I think this is a very underrated, and granted, we're not done yet completely, but
Not completely, no.
it's a very underrated VN. Like,
I agree.
It's good. Yeah, it's not all hit all the time. There are some parts that are a little
A little slow.
slower, but like the pace is not bad.
No, it's really not bad.
I've seen so much worse, and the story is good, and when it hits the moments that it needs to, it hits them very, very well. It's a very, very well done visual novel. I have played so many worse visual novels than this.
Yeah. I think it's definitely worth playing through. But for those of you who joined us along this journey and have watched and are continuing to watch through the afterstory, we really appreciate you being here for it and experiencing it alongside with us, because it's been just a wonderful ride.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, we really do appreciate it. And we hope that we will see you back for the afterstories and through whatever future novels we do. In fact, if you all have any recommendations for novels that you think we should play on the channel, please let us know in the comments. Well,
so thank you, everybody. We hope to see you again as we run through the after stories. As always, we are the Bridge Boys signing off.